Ho 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 ho! Merry Vlogmas! Hey guys, and welcome back to a very quick Vlogmas video. I know I said these were going to be quick, but the last one was like 17 minutes. This one will be shorter, I promise. So today I am going to talk about some of my favorite holiday and Christmas music. I'm one of the very rare people who I really, really love Christmas music. November 1st, I'm not ashamed. I start listening to it. I don't even care if you're mad. I like it. I figured I'd just throw out some stuff in case maybe you've heard of some of the stuff that I like. If not, cool, but we'll see. So this is some of my favorite stuff for Christmas music. There's one that deserves an honorable mention. I've said many times on the vlog before that I'm from South Louisiana. So there was a local comedian by the name of Benny Grunch. He actually had a band, Benny Grunch and the Bunch, and they would always do parody songs, much like Weird Al Yankovic. And growing up, there was a 12 Days of Christmas parody called 12 Yats of Christmas. Now, this will only make sense if you're from South Louisiana or are very in tune with the South Louisiana Cajun and Creole culture. It's a parody of 12 Days of Christmas, and it's all distinctively New Orleans and South Louisiana based. A lot of jokes are very local to the area. It's one of those songs where I remember listening to it growing up, and I still love it today. The next one is a really cool record that came out maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. It was a Record Store Day Black Friday exclusive, and it's called Death Might Be Your Santa Claus. And it's got sermons, blues, jazz, gospel, and devotionals. I'm a big fan of the Delta Blues. My first love in music is the British Invasion, the Beatles, the Stones, the Kinks. But at heart, I feel like I'm a Delta bluesman. I feel like there's a lot of emotion in that kind of music. Early blues, early jazz, even early country music. They all have their roots in American folk. But this record is really interesting. It's got a lot of great artists on it. Sonny Boy Williamson, Bessie Smith, the Empress of the Blues. How could you say no? A lot of these are songs about being brokenhearted on Christmas or being sad on Christmas, but as the cover mentions, there are a lot of recorded sermons from a lot of church festivities. But yeah, this is a great one if you can find it and pick it up. The next one is a pretty interesting one. I am a huge Beatles fan. As I said earlier, the British Invasion is my first love in music. I'm a sucker for the Beatles, and I'm a sucker for Christmas music. And this band, I'm not sure, I believe their name is The Rubber Band, and they're a Beatles cover band, and they just so happen to put out a Christmas album where all of the Christmas songs are amalgamated with Beatles songs. So it'll start off as a Beatles song, but then it'll go into a Christmas song. For example, one of the songs starts off as the guitar intro to Ticket to Ride, but then goes into White Christmas. It's really interesting. Some of them work out very well. Others are a little bit of a stretch. You can tell they kind of shoehorned them in. But I love this record. Normally, I don't really enjoy best of compilations, but instead of putting two of this artist's albums on the same list, I decided to do the best of because it's got all the songs you really want to hear. And that's the Stevie Wonder best of. I think it's called the 20th Century Masters. It's got the jams on it. It's got Someday at Christmas, What Christmas Means to Me. So good. How could you say no? It's Stevie Wonder, and in the prime of his career in Motown, and I love it. For the next one, again, going back to New Orleans, being raised in South Louisiana, Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful Christmas. How could you not love Louis? Christmas time in New Orleans. It doesn't get any better than that. For the next one of my favorites, well, these are all my favorites, but anyway, this one's a favorite. The Ventures Christmas album. I'm a sucker for guitar and surf rock. The Ventures are great, and again, I love Christmas music, so let's put those two hands together and make this amazing surf rock Christmas album. I love it. Go listen to it right now. The next one is a little near and dear to my heart. You guys know that I recently had a kitty cat named Ziggy Stardust who passed away. And his namesake is from David Bowie. And the next song that I like is the David Bowie and Bing Crosby duet on Peace on Earth and Little Drummer Boy. I actually do have the 45. Let me show you guys. I think I found this in a record store for $2. That's pretty awesome. $2? Psh, David Bowie is totally worth $2. And Bing Crosby. Very interesting story about how this came about. Bowie and Bowie's mother were a big fan of Bing Crosby, and whenever he was approached of doing the duet, David Bowie said, yeah, sure, absolutely, I'd love to do it. However, he hates the song Little Drummer Boy. So he was trying to get them to change to a different song, but the writers who were doing this Bing Crosby Christmas special decided that the compromise would be to write a counter melody to Bing singing Little Drummer Boy, so David Bowie sings Peace on Earth. Very cool, very interesting. I'll give these next two to you at the same time, just because they're both under kind of the same concept. Two blues compilations. One's called Merry Christmas Baby, and the other one is called Blue Yule. So it's a lot of blues artists and rhythm and blues artists from the 40s, the 50s, and early 60s singing a lot of Christmas songs. Charles Brown, Please Come Home for Christmas, which plays all the time. It's one of my favorites. It's on one of these compilations. Definitely check it out. Now, come on. You guys know I can't list Christmas music and not put James Brown's Funky Christmas in here. Santa Claus Goes Straight to the Ghetto. Let's make Christmas mean something this year. Come on, man, that's all you need. Just those two songs. The Jackson 5 Christmas album. It's the Jackson 5. How can you say no? How? I'm asking you, how can you say no to the Jackson 5? The answer is you can't, because they're kind of awesome. And their Christmas album is awesome. This next one kind of breaks my heart a little. Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, A Holiday Soul Party. I love Sharon Jones. I miss her. She sadly passed away last year due to complications with cancer. Holiday Soul Party is a great album. Track 1 opens up with a Hanukkah song. There's not a lot of those. I'm not Jewish, but a lot of people are. And I love that there's more Hanukkah-based songs coming out. I love it. I think it's great. The rest of the album is such an amazing, like the title says, it's just a holiday soul party. Get it, put it on your turntable, don't buy a CD, put it on your turntable, drop a needle on it, holiday soul party. So this next one is going to be a little controversial due to the man who recorded it. The Phil Spector Christmas album is one of my favorite albums for the holiday season. This is the second pressing, and you can tell because it has a different cover. It's got this creepy Phil Spector, as if he wasn't creepy enough. We have this creepy Phil Spector with a Santa Claus costume on, and on the back he's standing there again. He's in jail for a lot of bad stuff he did, but he's not the star of the album. The star of the album are all of the artists. The Ronettes, the Crystals, Darlene Love. Darlene Love is a Christmas national treasure. She used to sing her song, Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, on Letterman every Christmas Eve, every year. It's one of my favorite songs for the holiday season. I love it. Give this one a spin. Phil Spector aside, this is a solid album, and it's got a lot of solid artists on it, and I think I'm going to go listen to it right now. And that's it. It's my favorite Christmas music for the holiday season. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon.